All right, let's talk about something that is so important. Specialized peer support for military veterans when they transition back to civilian life. It's really all about building a bridge back to a community that gets it.
You hear these words all the time, right? Battle buddies, teammates, but these are so much more than just titles. For anyone who's served, these words, they're about a bond, a deep connection that's forged through shared experiences, and a kind of trust that's, frankly, pretty hard to find anywhere else. So you have to understand, military culture itself, well, it pretty much creates one of the most powerful peer support networks you can imagine. It's not a program you sign up for. It's just there. It's instinctual, it's constant, and it's all built around a shared mission. I mean, think about it. In this service, that support is just part of the air you breathe, without a doubt that the person next to you has your back, no questions asked. It's this incredibly reliable safety net that really defines the whole experience.
Okay, so that raises a really important question. What happens when, one day, that entire support system just vanishes, like overnight? That is the absolute core of the challenge when it comes to transitioning back to civilian life.
And the difference is just night and day. You go from this world of shared purpose, where trust is built in, to what can honestly feel like a total vacuum. That connection is suddenly gone, and for a lot of people, that is just a deeply disorienting feeling. So what do? I mean, you can't just recreate the military. But what you can do is intentionally build a new bridge. And that's where specialized training for peer support workers comes in. It's about reconnecting veterans to that same feeling of trust, purpose, and community.
This training is basically the blueprint for building that bridge. It's not some generic one-size-fits-all program. No, it's super specific, designed to give people real-world tools to help veterans and their families navigate some really unique challenges. And to make this really concrete, we're actually looking at a specific example here. It's a 12-hour training course. And get this, it was built by a U.S. Army veteran, so it's grounded in real, authentic experience and designed to actually work in the real world. So if you're going to build a bridge, you need the right tools in your toolkit, right? So let's break down what's inside. What are the essential skills and the knowledge that this kind of training gives you? This is the how-to part. It all boils down to this, doesn't it? What does it actually take to be a great peer supporter for a veteran? What do you really need to know, and what do you need to be able to do? Well, first things first, you have to get their world. The training starts right there, with the basics, understanding the unique military culture, that huge identity shift that happens, the common bumps in the road during transition, and even how to get your head around a complex system like the VA. That's the foundation. And from that foundation, it moves into some really tough but crucial areas. We're talking about giving supporters the tools to have real, compassionate conversations about mental health, military sexual trauma, gambling issues, and maybe most importantly, suicide awareness. You have to be ready to tackle the hard stuff. And here's the cool part. How you learn is just as important as what you learn. This is no boring lecture. It's all about interactive discussions, working through real-world scenarios, getting hands-on tools you can use right away, and really leaning on powerful shared experiences. It's all about learning by doing. But beyond all the skills and the topics, there's something else. There's a core philosophy here that makes all the difference. It's a simple idea, but man, is it profound. Because look, you can have all the information in the world, but if your fundamental approach is off, you're just not going to connect with anyone. The how you do it is everything. And there it is. That's the secret sauce. So many programs get lost in the weeds of navigating systems, filling out forms, checking boxes. This training, it puts the focus right back where it belongs, on the person. It's about a real human connection, not just getting through the bureaucracy. So who are these people who are stepping up to be these bridge builders? Who are the folks that are answering the call to learn these skills and build this incredible support network from the ground up?
Well, what's really cool is that it's a whole community of people. You've got other veteran peer specialists, sure, but you also have veteran family members who bring such a unique and vital perspective. You have other peer workers and even behavioral health professionals who want to really deepen their understanding. It truly takes a village.
Because at the end of the day, that's the whole point. This isn't just about one person helping another. It's about empowering an entire community with the right tools and a shared language. All to reconnect vets with those three things they often miss the most: trust, purpose, and real, genuine support. So I'll just leave you with this final thought.
We spend so much energy trying to create perfect, foolproof systems. But what if the best, most powerful, most effective support system isn't a system at all? What if it's just people, trained, compassionate people?